Hey, RetconRaider here, with special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Dragon Matrix 7, Mathew Smith, Revenant, Alois, Eerie V23, EgonAlter, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, Kazorm, Nathan Welch Jr., RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Wildermyth, Season 2, The Enduring War. As today we set our sights on the end of Chapter 2. Though, that might be a bit much. I mean, I'm setting aside about 45 to 60 minutes here. But it's really going to come down to exactly what sort of events we pull. Some are just inherently longer or shorter than others. Plus, we've got these walls in the way too, and that's going to slow us down. That said, let's not waste any time. We'll jump right into it. First things first, let's get Ard and Henge back up and running. We've got an impending incursion, so it's important to make sure the choke point's ready for that. We'll focus on securing this middle chunk first, then we'll start busting down walls. Oof. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, we're still short on legacy points, so I guess we'll let that fly. West Spruce Timberland. Elkenmere Forge. Heart of Stone. Old formed caverns stretch beneath Elkenmere Forge. Valin, keep up. We're pushing through. Yeah, refresh me. Let me see your face. Valin, I swear, if you fell down another hole. Only their back-barking echoes answer them. Wait, where's Valin? How many breaks does he have to take? Weird, I thought he was right. I thought... This place lies to your ears, I guess. Probably just wait. None of you likes waiting, though. They scour their steps for the last sign of Valin. A shadow trap, the writer Dern called it. The deep darkness plays lure and snare to our curiosity. Oh, hey, an off-branching path. This is neat. This is probably where he went. An almost triangular crevice, and beyond it is a tight, twisting tunnel. Below them, in the coldening ground and the fungal glow. Yep. This is exactly the thing I ought to be doing. By myself. Me and the unspooky mushrooms. Oh, and the treasure cave. Which is, I suppose, what this is. Under blade-sharp stones, a wider space, a firmer shine. There's a powerful smell, a heart smell. The heart of the mountain. And at first glance, he thinks a massively gray man is hunched over a blue-white flame. But he realizes, what is that? Solemn rock, cut and graven. I expect you to probably sprout tentacles when I touch you. And you clench me up, squeeze my ribs to splinters. I am curious about even just the origins, the significance of what you're holding. Well, I mean, you're practically daring me. Valen pries out the gem. What I'm saying is this is your fault. Valen wiggles his gut knife into the seam between gem and setting. And only a moment after he does so, an indistinct tremble travels up the blade. Lim, glum, hum. Ah, that's the I messed up sound. Harmonic vibrations, they swell. They sing in the joints of his skeleton. Rum. Valen bends near, lowers his knife. Groum. I don't see any damp... Crack! A thunderclap, a luminous flood. A wet, bloody odor, and the sulphurous scent of fresh split rock. Time seems to pause, and the world fills in with white. And then fades into normal motion. Color. Ow. What did you just do? Love, what was that light? Valen? There was a brilliant gemstone. I found it here. I felt almost compelled to claim it. I tried. And now the gem's gone, which is, like, gems shouldn't just go away. Putting your hands on what's not yours? Oh, what? Repeat that? Darling. Reach up. Is there any sensation in your eye? A short while later. It can at least see. I can see, through it, facets of things that shouldn't have facets. They'll emerge in daylight and encounter the enemy they'd sought. And Valen will look at things differently from then on. Pretty straightforward, though doubled up on Tier 1 speed bumps. Yeah, nothing to really worry about here too much. Ooh, and a leaf spirit. Nice. As for Valen, I think we actually did trigger this event back in Season 1, but we ended up passing up on it. Not every character is well suited for these transformations. In this particular case, Valen's not going to go for stone limbs. They don't really play well to his current playstyle. But the Gem Eye, that gives him a flat bonus on his stunt chance, which is always useful for pretty much any character. Given that I didn't have any other transformation schemes in mind for him, I feel like that's a pretty good fit. And, eventually we'll be able to polish that thing down to a more stylish lens, as opposed to just a big chunk of rock jammed in his eye socket. Anyway, let's put this thing to good use. Tear these guys up. Can we actually reach that leaf spirit? We can. Yeah, let's go for it. It's all right, little one. Can I tell Valen about you? And we will use that to create a Tier 1 Leaf Axe. I guess we'll stick with axes on Riliana. That's worked out for us thus far. And, of course, a Tier 1 Leaf Weapon. Slightly reduces crit damage, but also grants 2 temporary health whenever you land a crit. Not bad for a frontline fighter. We'll have Drakiith lock down the Batchbee. I am not confident we can drop it this round, so We'll drop armor on Drakiith instead. Oh, nice. Stone bow, so that's extra shred. Oh, 2 attacks. Forgot about that. But we're good. Yeah, Drakiith took some light damage there, but the rock shield ate most of it. And I think that's all the more thoggy on the map. Nice of them to all cluster up like this for us. Oh, crud. Well... Alright, let's try to plan this out a bit more carefully. If we keep Liliana on point and make her untouchable, that'll give us a buffer. Okay. And on guard. Defensive formation. Start whittling the clusters. Nice. That pins these two. Light hit on Liliana, but yeah, that went pretty well for us. We really need to bump up Drakiith's speed. Liliana's untouchable. Let's trim the ads. Okie dokie. Let's try that again. Wow. We apparently really need an accuracy bump on our mages. And we're good. Let's wrap this up. Whoop. Not what I meant to do, but that's fine. Just gotta make sure we drop this guy. Hey, there we go. Thanks, Verlin. Hey, and an accuracy boosting belt. Huh. I thought Valen had higher accuracy than that. Wow, and Verlin is actually more accurate than I thought. No, let's toss this to Valen. Valen's a primary attacker. Rhett is hybrid support. With battle done, they stand still a moment, warmed over by the rays of a lowering sun. The gem casts a tickle of light on Valen's thoughts. Don't be glum. I think it's an improvement. What a thing to say. You can still fight. You can see, and see well. I see the edges and faces of things, like I never saw before. It's weird. Hey, that sounds not bad. Or, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a diamond person soon. Maybe it'll travel to my heart. Under my ribs someday, you'll find only a cold, glittering, impervious jewel. Whether it was a wrath or a reward, a trap or a twist of coincidence, will always be hard to tell. Years will show how deep the changes will go. And an ancient god will dream in darkness, fresh dreams, of new visions above the earth. Neat. And butlers are in. That's tier 2 area attacker, I believe. I think they heal allies too. Okay, let's get Elkinmere Forge shored up. Then 5 more territories ahead of us. I don't think we're going to have time for all of them, but we'll keep pushing. Site secured. Let's see what we got. Accuracy knee pads. Okay. For some reason, our casters aren't eligible for it, so I guess that will go to... Let's say Drakiith. She's slightly lower. Oh, and defenses. Just in time. Incursion's about to start. Let's push north. Incursion! Okay, yeah, that's fine. At best, it'll get out to Steely Basin Library, but more likely it'll burn out by Dreamloom. So, yeah, we'll just stay focused on clearing tiles. Fine Wild. The Kestrel Pit. The Maker. This looks like a good place to camp for the night. Are you okay, Retcon? Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry. Was lost in thought. Looked like some dark ones. Well, I guess I just never expected that this would be my life. Did I ever tell you that I used to work as a weaver? The loom looks complicated, but once you learn how it all fits together, you can focus on the patterns you want to make. It felt good, crafting things. What can you do, though? The world pulls you away sometimes. Actually, I have an idea for those skills. Later. You two are still awake? Oh, well... but behold. Is that a diorama of the attack site? Sure is. What the... is this to scale? Should be. Now, see, the layout here lends itself perfectly to this sort of track design. You're not wrong. It's pretty clever. Too bad we don't have time to rig it up. Later still. Much later. Are you serious? Let's just hope it was worth the sleep deprivation. Ooh, that is a pretty nasty penalty. I would not have done that if I'd realized that was what we would get hit with. But, you know, maybe it will be worth it. We'll just have to be extra careful with our casters. Oh, and deepists. That's slightly unexpected. These guys aren't too bad, though. Not until their caster units hit the field. So we should be able to mop them up pretty quickly. Reliana on point. Untouchable. Hey, and some temporary health to boot. Very nice. I got a rock. Double bonk. And that's the first wave. Wow. Right, right. Untouchable's back up. We're in pretty good shape here. Honestly, the whole rampaging boulders thing is just overkill. What it really comes down to is that because we spend so much more time fighting Morthagi in this campaign, they just scale a lot faster than the other active factions. And moving up. I think we've got this. Oh, let's do this. Yeah, I forgot about compulsion. It's not a power I take often, but it can come in handy. I'll just pull this rope and... Yeah, I don't think I used that right. Yeah, I think I was supposed to draw a line. That's fine. As aforementioned, the rampaging boulders were truly superfluous. Oh, another Hurlax. Okay. Let's toss that to Valen. That'll give him a bonus range attack. In our wake. Someday, people will move back to Kestrel Pit. The deep stink of the cult will crawl back into the earth. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young women will build barns alongside their sweethearts. Old women will trade in iron and salt. And at the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be. You seem quite keen on it all. Thinking of staying? It's too late for me. Adventure's been stirred in my blood. The best we can do is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake. Yeah, such are the sacrifices made by heroes, I suppose. It is interesting seeing your characters become more introspective over time. I think watching that procedural character growth, how characters change or evolve or diminish, even, over time, is one of the things I find most fascinating about Wildermyth. Ooh, plus speed cloak. That will have to go to Drakiith, I think. Yeah, Drakiith. Doesn't really match her look, but we'll just bite our tongue and take our speed boost. Defense is up. And on to the next tile. Westusa Forest. Grimly glowing. Something about this forest speaks to me. Let me guess, it's about mortality, I suppose. How things grow up only to wither away. Though we press on against the torments of time, we all break eventually, consumed by history. Alas, yon sadness. Oh, yuck. Hey, something died over here. Stand aside, Verlin. Let me look. The corpse used to be a small wolf, or possibly an iron fox. Something didn't just die, something exploded in a shower of carnage. There's a light inside it, a glowing crystal. Well, again, I think this is an event we had in Season 1. And we know there's a spell shard in there. That's where Retcon got his, I think. So let's try the other approach this time. I mean, we don't really need another spell shard. We don't have any free hands for it. So we'll try a slightly more respectful approach. Nothing about this is right. Leave it be. Verlin covers the dead thing with a mat of leaves and whispers. May you find peace in the beyond. I'm definitely not coming back for this later. What? Fine. Okay, so that didn't really do anything then. It would be funny if Valen showed up again later with 2 crystal eyes, though. Anyway, looks like this was a non-combat tile, so I guess we'll just get this secured but not until after the incursion passes by. We'll do up a tunnel first. That's gonna take us about a month anyway. Month and a half, it turns out. We'll block the wardrobe. Those things are annoying. They spawn an endless supply of Tier 1 enemies. Also, I just realized they gave us a free bridge over on the other side. That's actually very generous of them, given how long it took us to carve this one. Heartwood, hides, or spell threads. We'll double down on Heartwood. Outpost is up, and defenses. Incursion's still going, but yeah, it'll burn out on Dreamloom. And on we go. There goes Ardenhenge again. Bottle Timber, Serpentfold Outfitter. Avenger. They make for the cover of trees. Day dies. Shadows feather the trunks. Stories flicker in the mind. They say a hero used to belong to these lands. A towering woman who wore an antlered helm, wielded a blade of flashing gold. Tell me about her. Night wind stirs, damp and cold. Taroma Goldcraft she was called, and her sword was named Avenger. Protected the people, the goodly beasts, the trees. Admirable in every way, of course. But that's what? Oh, that's a sword. In the stories about the end of her life, it was said she laid her sword to rest. Not like a tool, but as you'd bid a tired friend to sleep. Grateful, she buried that battle-notched blade, wearied edge pressed in the earth, where 'twas made. Well, it doesn't exactly look dull and ancient, does it? Bone dogs are on our heels, yet again. Well, as fun as it might be to have that thing, she's a dodge-based fighter, not a blocker. We'll guard the resting place. The sword has earned its peace. Pretty standard mix. But we do have our first butler. Spectix up front, Batchby in back. Let's drop the softer targets. Nice. And now, Liliana. Hey, untouchable. And on guard. We'll whittle down the Batchby. Hopefully, Liliana can finish it off on approach. Armor's gone. We might actually kill this thing before it even gets to us. Or not. Yeah, not quite. And he clearly knows where this is going. Batchby down. Now the sommelier. Very nice. I think we've got a sommelier and a butler left. Speaking of which. Positioning is awkward. Alright, we'll just hold. Nice. Oh, shoot, right. We have a watchman out here, too. Slight complication. Not a big deal. Yeah, we've got the door choke pointed by our two toughest characters. They can easily tank for a round. Ow, I guess. And it's over. Hey, level up for Drakiith. Bard is fun. Not the most exciting power, but that's a nice solid party-wide upgrade. But you know what? We've already talked it up, so let's go ahead and upgrade Raider. Free staff. Not really something we need, I think. We'll go ahead and break that down. Oh, and a speed brooch. Yes, that'll... Oh shoot, I didn't realize Verlin... Right, because Verlin's injured. Well shoot, we have a few characters who could actually really use this. But I think we have to start with Drakiith. She's just not much good if she can't get into combat. You are magnificent, love. You alright? I'll never let you fall. Not since you fell for me, my darling. Behind her, a powerful radiance envelops the sword. Jiggle, jostle. What's it? The brilliance is blinding. Sound is muffled. Then... Oh! Liliana is somewhere else. Oh. Not alone. You're strong, you and your friends. The woman appears solid, but motes of spectral dust waft from her skin, her armor. Are you Taroma Goldcraft? Yes, I was. Weren't expecting such a beauty, were you? I once carried this sword, Avenger. Until I was quite old, we fought and won together. But she never did like to take a life, and I never did like to make her. She? Oh, sure. She was a spirit once. Her home and mine burned. And that was when we formed our pact. To avenge our families, our homes. To fight long as we could. You became a legend. You both did. When my strength was gone, I returned her to rest, here among these stones. But still, the land needs heroes, protectors, avengers. I'm beyond this world now, but I've kept watch, to find those who might carry my mantle. She's eager to run beside you, to grant you her strength, if you'll have her. I don't know what that means, but I welcome help. If she'll... A sudden flare sunders the fabric of this ethereal realm. Liliana feels mist against her eyelids, and opens them. The sword is nowhere to be seen. Liliana, what just happened? Hop? Hello, Avenger? The rabbit wiggles her damp nose vindictively. A truly hair-raising experience. Also, weldlings are slightly tougher. I can live with that. Oh, hey, and we got an achievement. Wow. Yeah, I've got most of those unlocked already for my main profile, but I use a separate profile for the YouTube stuff. Anyway, Avenger is a great weapon, but as aforementioned, Liliana's more of a dodger. So I thought it was better to grab Avenger as a pet instead. It is both cuter and slightly more universal. This way we can still focus on our dual-axe dodge build. I'm also curious to see what Avenger's new pet upgrade is. I haven't had a chance to really explore most of those. Oh my goodness, and a feather steel belt, plus speed. The RNG is being very, very generous all of a sudden. I guess this one will go to Verlin. Incursion's still going. Let's head for Hogsfield. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with all that. Oh. Huh. We did get legacy points for that one, but we didn't for the first one that burned out. I guess the key difference being that this one rebuffed the attack without being destroyed. Whereas in the case of Ardenhenge, it was destroyed simultaneous to that first incursion burning out. Hogfield. Glimville Lumberyard. After all this... Cat got your tongue, Valen? You haven't busted out a quote for hours. Don't worry, my well hasn't run dry. I'm just thinking. What's on your mind? I guess I have been pretty focused, thinking about what I want to do when our trials are over and only the songs of our deeds need travel through the land. Okay, I have to know. What do you want to do? I don't know. I think I want to lock myself up in the library and never come out. I'll write a book based on our adventures and become a famous and wealthy author. How about you, Liliana? I'll sit by the fire with my beloved, never to be separated again. What about you, Verlin? An end to fighting? I think I'd get bored. Time to focus, gang. I think they're right up ahead. One day. Ah, very touching. And Gorgons, interesting. Ooh, plus a bonus water spirit. Actually, that could come in very handy. If we can get Drakiith over there. Which we can if we just rush her past these guys. Yeah, we'll just blaze a quick trail. Pardon me. Excitable little thing. Did you have to run so far? And Water Blade. Reduced crit damage, but on crit, it refunds an immediate action point, which is fantastic for a character with more limited mobility like Drakiith. Very nice. I mean, an artifact blade might be better, but this will suit our needs for now. Farewell. Also, very satisfying to get some immediate use out of that Raider upgrade. And Verlin with the follow-through. Oh, goodness. Well, that was unfortunate. Unbearable. Ah, shoot. I was hoping that would be a slightly more precise blast. That's fine. We'll tag the Gorgon. Armor stripped. Oh, and Hurlax. Yes. Mind the smoldering puddles. What a bore. And hold the door. Huh. Really thought they'd come crashing in here. Okay, Bogmore. And a raccoon. Was there anything else? Was it just these two guys? I think we had a second raccoon. Book 'em. That'll do. And that's the Bogmore. But we are not done, so there is another raccoon. Hey, buddy. Glad you made time for us before you had to split. Alan. There's Bart again. And archery. And sharpshooter plus, shoot. It's gotta be archery. Free robes, don't need them, we'll scrap those. Gorgon upgrade, no big deal. I think like half our encounters today have been non-Morthagi. That's weird for a Morthagi campaign. Heartwood. And hunter armor. Yeah, we'll take it. That is quite a boost. And bear strength knee pads, which will apparently also go to Valen. That is a big stack of upgrades for our resident hunter. Alright folks, well we're past time, so I should probably call it here. And this does feel like a pretty natural stopping point. We didn't quite get to all 6 locations, but that was kind of far-fetched to begin with, for a standard length episode. And while I am tempted to run long, those chapter closing events tend to be extra long, you know, like easily out to the 70 plus minute mark, and I just can't afford to do that right now. That said, this has been a good day. Lots of fun fights, lots of fun events, lots of solid upgrades. We got a free magic bunny. We'll hit the pause button for now. I'll get this thing polished up and ready to roll online. And we will pick up here next time as we close out Chapter 2, find the source of the Morthagi, and move on to Chapter 3, which means at least 2 new heroes in the mix. Gotta go dust off the waiting list. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Wildermyth, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official websites. And if you'd like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things, or maybe even check out the Patreon or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.